y'all, it's Nena K, Nena Nation here again, back giving y'all another video with some little small information that you can use to further your business, to make your business better. Today, we're going to be covering 3 things that you should always do when you're in a recording session. Them 3 things that you must do when you're in a recording session. You don't want to forget, and I know y'all probably wondering like, oh, what qualify her? But the thing is, I've been doing this music for a minute. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've seen what could make my journey better. So if I learned those things, why wouldn't I want to share them with y'all? Okay. So I'm just going to share y'all those 3 things today, right here, right now. Keep watching. So as I said before, we're going to be getting into the 3 things that you should always do when in one recording session. And this is going to like help you be open to more opportunities with your music. You're going to be able to take it further. The goal is to get to different places you've never been before. Get your music in hands of people that it's never been. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 tips that will keep you open for all opportunities with music. The first tip that I'm going to give you when recording your music is, and this is a very big tip that I want y'all to like never ever forget this. Okay, the first tip is always get a clean version. That will be the first tip that I have for you when making music if you're going to manage yourself and become a serious artist. Always get a clean version to your song. I'm going to be explaining why you should always have a clean version to your song. A lot of people is like, what? Why do I have to have a clean version? Who listens to clean music? You don't want to miss out opportunities on where your music can go. Say you have a song called Shake That Ass Bitch. Shake That Ass Bitch is getting a lot of attention all over the clubs in Harlem or whatever. Shake That Ass Bitch is really hot. But you know what? The only version you have of that song is Shake That Ass Bitch. Now, radio to want to play your song on daytime radio, want you to submit a version. Shake That Butt Girl. You don't have a version. You could have made more money if you had a version that was just simply Shake That Butt Girl. Thank me later. You want to keep in mind that certain versions of content is good for certain places. And the goal of this business is money. Don't want to miss money. Clean versions to your music can be very powerful and take you a far way. Opportunities, okay? Certain places that you can go and perform your music based on your content. You don't want your content to be only explicit. You want to open yourself up and have options. You want to have options to be able for each event. If you want to go perform at a school, then you will have a clean version for the school. If you go to perform at a club, then you will have your dirty version for the club, alcohol drinking, booty shaking environment. Keep that in mind so you can have music to shift different environments. Okay, the second tip that I'm going to be giving y'all is always have your show mix. Say you're going to go do a performance, right? You don't want just like your complete song that you recorded in the studio screaming in the background of your performance. Oh, I know you guys probably hear some water running or stuff like that in the back, but I hope you guys can still hear me. The show mix, okay? That is very important. It will give you a level of professionalism when you're around other artists and competing with other artists. For instance, this is just a scenario. You're at a talent contest. They're looking for the next best rapper. Every rapper that you've seen so far has went up and rapped to their own screaming lyrics behind their words. Up there rapping to their own screaming lyrics behind their words and struggling to make the song sound like it was when it was recorded. Keep the same voice tone as the song. Keep the same breath and energy as the day that you recorded the song. This sounds mashed up and unprofessional. Okay, so I don't know if you guys been to a rap talent show before, but if you're an artist, you know how it goes. When you are in a venue and you have artists going up and they play the song and they're rapping along with the song that's recorded. That is very unprofessional. And you have judges, industry executives or things like that, or people, just an investor. You don't even have to be an industry person, but someone who has the potential in investing and taking you to the next level. You do not want to be up there rapping your song along with the recorded track that you did in the studio. You want to make sure that you leave the studio with a show version. If you're an artist, you should know that the show version means that you only have the hooks. A track with only the hooks on your version. Therefore, when you go to perform your song, you are performing your song by heart and they can only hear you. That's it. And you will not be screaming over your own voice. So I gave you guys tip 1, which was never leave the studio without a clean edited version, just in case you have an opportunity to submit your music to someone with a great opportunity for you, but they do not accept explicit content. The second tip that I gave you guys is a show mix that plays only your hooks and the verses are blank. Actually put you on a professional standpoint above all the artists that performing against you. 9 times out of 10, I can guarantee you that each artist is going to be screaming to their own voices, trying to get their point across. It does not come across well on the stage. I've been there and it looks dumb. Third tip that I'm going to give you, and this is just in case you might be dealing with a person who is not working up to your standard, even if they are. Never leave the studio without your full session imported to your email. Ask this engineer to always send you the full session. Just in case you do this session, right, and you're not able to get your show mix, you're not able to get your clean version. For some reason, your engineer could be running out of time, or he just don't want to do it, or he want to charge you extra money, or whatever the case may be. Never leave the studio without your full session, just so you can be able to take it to the next engineer, open up the full session and work it. You want to be able to go inside of your session to be able to add vocals, take vocals out, or make any changes that you want to. When you do not have your full session imported to your email, you will be working strictly off of the WAV file or the MP3 that is sent to you once the song is rendered and complete. Once the song is rendered and complete, you have no chances of going inside the session and making any changes to what's been done. Yes, you never want to leave the studio without your full session so that you can go back in and critique your work properly. Okay, I've given you 3 tips on what you should always do in each studio session with each song. Is have a clean version to your song. My second tip is always have a show mix to your song that does not include your verses, only your hooks, so that you can be able to perform to your most professional level. My third tip is to always and never ever ever leave the studio without your full session. So okay, so I hope that those tips really help. Like I said before, I'm just here to share gems to y'all. So don't forget those 3 tips that I gave y'all. Pretty much concludes this video for today. I wanted to make sure that I was talking swiftly for y'all, so I won't be taking up all y'all time. And yeah, I'm always dropping stuff. Fuck You emoji is out right now on all platforms. Don't forget to visit NenaNation.com. I got the wigs over there. We got the lashes. So you get a value of 5 pairs of lashes for $8. So that's a $20 value. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, always handle your business, okay? I love my Nena Nation. Check out the last video. The last video I'm talking about how to upload your music on all streaming platforms using one website. So don't forget, check me out. I'm always here to drop y'all some tips on how to further your business. Nena Nation, handle your business. Peace.